discouraged, take a shot of liquid courage. 'Cause my monsters are real, and they're trained how to kill. And there's no coming back, and they just laugh at how I feel. And these monsters can fight, and they'll never say die. And there's no going back if I get.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Varsity Sports Network, our weekly game of the week for baseball. We are at West Orange High School, where Lake Nona Lions are facing the West Orange Warriors. I'm Joey Pletka, along with Adam Bates, Bobby Latmore producing, Daniel Nelson on the camera. It's a beautiful night for baseball here in Winter Garden. Right now we're going through the introductions, and we'll get started here in a few minutes. Like I said, Lake Nona comes in scoring 7-8 runs a game. They've got 52 stolen bases on the year, so they got like 4 or 5 guys. They're not afraid to run the bases when they get on.
Yeah, absolutely, and I see Nick Rich on the mound for West Orange. I've seen him work a few times and hold runners tight. Very smart pitcher. So it's going to be interesting to see the intricacies of the game tonight. It should not be 12-11.
No, I don't foresee that at all. Nick Rich comes in with a 1.91 ERA. He's got 10 strikeouts in 14 innings pitched. So the big right-hander, see what he can do tonight to shut down this potent Lake Nona offense.
He threw 5 innings against Cypress Bay last Saturday, and that first 1-0 game, and looked really good. And then Evan King came behind that. That was just a classic, really, really good high school game, and they ended up walking it off. They got a run in the bottom of the 6th, and they got the 3 outs in the top of the 7th to finish that game.
So leading off for Lake Nona will be Brian Figueroa, Segura, and Zach Hopper. Zach Hopper is a Florida commit. He's probably their best pitcher and their best all-around player altogether. So here we go with Figueroa, first baseman. Comes in tonight hitting .324 on the night, 5 RBIs, and he's got 7 stolen bases. First pitch from Rich is a little up. 1-0. Good crowd tonight on hand.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere at West Orange with the field being on top of the fans being on top of the field, being able to look down, much like a Lake Brantley, instead of being right at field level. Fun place to watch, and the stands are very intimate on both sides.
The 1-1 to Figueroa. Ground ball to short, took a tough hop. Kamaka couldn't handle it, so Figueroa gets on. I'm not sure how we're going to score that, but it was a tough hop. The ball was hit pretty hard. That'll bring up shortstop Humberto Segura. He's hitting 129 on the year. And like I said earlier, Figueroa is a threat to go, so we'll see what goes on here, how they play this. Segura squares the bunt and fouls it back, so they're gonna Sebastian's playing a little small ball early, trying to get guys in scoring position and see if we can get the big guns and Hopper and Rosenberg up here with guys to knock in.
Rosenberg with that hitting in the 4th spot. It's that classic helping himself potentially.
Yeah, on the mound. Both him and Hopper are both two-way players. That's what I love about high school. A lot of two-way players. Rich checks Figueroa over at first.
Seeing the signs from the dugout. So looks like he's doing that from the dugout tonight.
A lot of different ways to do the signs these days. We've got third base coach, we got the dugout, we got the arm bands, Heck, they're even in the colleges. They're even getting electronic armbands.
Yes. And then the speaker.
Yeah, the catchers have speakers now, earpieces. Game's come a long way in the last few years, I guess. Rich checks Figueroa again. Back in standing. Our scoreboard's out here at West Orange, so we'll try to keep on top of the count for you. Segura lines the ball in the gap and right. Edelman gets it in quick, and Figueroa goes to third. We got first and third early. Sebastian turned him loose there and hit a ball hard into center field. So we got first and third, and the big, like we talked about, the big guns are coming up. Here comes Zach Hopper, like I said, the Florida commit, left fielder. Already has 10 RBIs on the year and 4 doubles, so he's hitting .459. So this is who you want up with guys in scoring position. Hopper fouls the first one back. One thing about Lake Nona, they've been aggressive. They'll go after the first pitch when you throw it in there. So
lots of early count swings.
So Rich back in the stretch. Segura takes off early and no throw here and steals second base there. So now we got second and third and no outs. West Orange playing back. Hopper with the shot up the middle. Holds him up at third there. He thought about bringing him.
Yeah, they're just seeing that fastball early and getting after it.
So Hopper with his 11th RBI in the year. Line drive right up the middle. We still got back to first and third again. And yeah, it looks like Rich might need to mix up that first pitch because they're definitely jumping on it. Brings up Rosenberg, pitcher tonight. He's a Flagler commit and comes in hitting .344, and he's got 11 RBIs on the year. So big guns in the middle.
Another first pitch swing.
Yeah, they're aggressive. I like it. A lot of pitchers in high school try to get the get-over fastball, and Lake Nona's, they're attacking it pretty well. So he fouls it off over to third. We got 0-1. Still first and third. Breeze picking up out here for West Orange. Ball's down. Hopper's does a little delay, steal a second. They throw down, try to cut it off, and Segura comes in and scores. Ball gets away from Frias, and Hopper's over at third. So now we got 2 runs in, runner at third, and still no outs for Lake Nona. West Orange is still going to play back here. I guess it's early in the game. They're going to try to get the out here. Little slider from Rich. I think we got 2-2 here on Rosenberg. 1-2.
You don't realize how important the scoreboard is and how much of a friend it is.
Exactly. I'm looking out there and I'm like, oh, okay. But no, slider just off the outside plate. Still 2-2 here. Oh. I guess the count's 3-2. So Richie comes with 3-2.
Again, another friend when you need to see it.
Exactly. It's hard. It's tough to keep track of.
Nice. Like he pulled the string on that one.
Yeah, a little off-speed pitch by Nick Rich, and Rosenberg goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Hopper still at third, brings up Omar Lopez, second baseman. He's hitting .306 on the year and with 8 RBIs. Leads the team in stolen bases with 9. And once again, swings at the first pitch. Now it wasn't a fastball. Rich kind of figured it out there. Pulled, like you said, pulled the string again there. Caught him off guard. 0-1.
Young man on the left pitched a 2-hit shutout against Windermere. JV, the junior varsity team for West Orange, is just coming in after a 2-0 ball game down the road at Windermere at their rival. Max Eidelman's brother Charlie pitched a shutout tonight.
So the future looks good for West Orange. Hanging curveball, ground ball to short. Not going to be in time to get Lopez at first, and Hopper comes in, so we got 3-0, 1 out. And Omar Lopez at first, like I said, leads the club. It's 9 stolen bases, so we might look for some action here. Brings up Daniel Gomez, the right fielder for Lake Nona. Another first pitch swing, fouled back. I think that's 5 or 6 guys that have swung at the first pitch for Lake Nona.
When somebody fills it up like Nick does, he's not overpowering stuff. They're going after that first so they don't get to that breaking ball.
Yep. Yeah, his breaking ball is definitely effective. He showed that against Rosenberg. Segura. Lopez runs on the pitch, breaking ball, 2-1, safe at second for his 10th stolen base of the year. Picked the right pitch to run on that one.
Frias, who's catching, is a converted infielder who kind of picked up the position by the fact that nobody else. So they've got a couple of guys like that do multiple positions. So sometimes you see that. Kid can really play hard, but sometimes a little difficult on some of the advanced stuff, his catch and release and things, when guys can run like Lopez.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad throw. I thought he got rid of it pretty good, and he just took it on the right pitch with the curveball and beat the throw. Fastball away in the dirt. Frias did a good job there keeping that in front.
Infielder in him comes out on those especially.
3-1 count to Gomez. Fouls it off to the right side. So we'll go full count here to Gomez. Lopez still at second. 1 out in the inning. Rich will throw a fastball or try that slider here again. Yanked foul down the line. We'll do it again. 3-2. This is an old complex here at West Orange. Still got a lot of foul territory like we had in the old days. Most new ballparks, the Orange County Bills, there's about 6 feet between the line and the...
With the softball field right next to it.
Exactly. So Rich goes to the breaking ball on the 3-2 and strikes out Gomez swinging. So we got 2 outs here and brings up the DH for Lake Nona, Carlos Celta. He's looking for a 2-out hit here to bring in Lopez, who's still at second. See if Rich can get out of this one. Stop the bleeding.
That breaking ball.
Yep. Good time. Might have crossed up Frias there. Threw a good pitch, but I'm not sure he's on the same page. I think Rich is gonna have to do that a lot next time through the lineup. He's gonna have to change up that first pitch. He threw.
They are sitting dead red.
Yeah, he probably threw 6 out of 7, 6 out of 8 fastballs, and they were all over it. I look next inning probably the other way. He'll change that up. Fastball away. 1-1. Leaves that curveball up a little bit. We got 2-1 count. On the junior for West Orange. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Fastball's live when he gets it going downhill. He especially after the changeup of the breaking ball, it got a little life to it. So we got 2-2 here. So you say he's their 3 guy, I guess. Their number 3 arm.
Yeah, number 3. Last pitch last Saturday, so going on a little bit of a decent break. When you had Will Ross throw a complete game against Apopka Friday night, and then Nolan Maroth throw the previous Tuesday. It's hard to get in the pen, get extra work. So, and then they had a game canceled on Wednesday out of a team from Ohio. So that kind of changed the rotation a little bit. But he was pretty good last Saturday against a really good team.
Lopez was running on that pitch that Celta fouled off. See if he does it again. Just missed that one. Files it straight back. 2-2.
Lots of cell phones taking video. That one almost took out somebody here from Lake Nona and made a very expensive ornament.
And that's got a little more give than they think. Lopez going on a pitch is away and takes third. Tough pitch to handle to Frias's backhand. Had a long ways to go.
That right there, you got to almost eat it.
Yeah.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's look for the next pitch instead of potentially throwing it into left field.
(3-2) to Celta. Loop to the second baseman. Martinez for the third out of the inning. West Orange goes down 3 runs, Lake Nona goes down 3 runs, 3 hits. 3-0 in the top. We'll come back from the Varsity Sports Network with West Orange coming up in the bottom of the first.
We're often asked, what's more important in retirement, having a great plan or working with a great advisor? The answer is that both are vitally important to your retirement success. Retirement planning is not just a one and done. Even the best plans will need to be adjusted. That's exactly why we need an experienced advisor to guide you on your journey. How confident are you? Call us today for a second opinion.
It's time to grow up, little wildflower. So don't you worry now. There's no need to hurry now. It's been a long, long day, and you can shine now.
right, back here at West Orange High School, Varsity Sports Network baseball game of the week. Going to the bottom of the first. West Orange coming up. It'll be McCluskey, Golden, and Kamaka. And we'll be facing big right-hander Drew Rosenberg. Comes in 2-1 with a 2.0 ERA. He's got 25 strikeouts on the year, so the big right-hander is going to throw the ball over the plate and see what West Orange can do with it. Lake Nona scored 3 in the top of the first. See what West Orange can do to crawl back into it.
I'm excited to see this matchup right here. McCluskey gives good at bats. He's a grinder for sure. Commit to Randy Stiegel at Embry-Riddle.
Stiegel brothers been there forever.
Yes, sir. That's typical.
Ball
Max
hitting the
McCluskey
gap right there. Down. Going for 2. Play it second is going to be. Gomez had a little trouble with it out there in the gap. And McCluskey leads off with a double. We'll bring up Patrick Golden, hitting 292 on the year.
That's typical Max McCluskey right there. Just sitting into the gap, comes out of the box hard. He's at full speed once he leaves the dirt circle. His uniform will be as dirty as the clay around home plate here very quickly. His mom, Barb, does a great job with him and his brother, who's a freshman on the JV squad.
Rosenberg in the stretch. Golden fouls it back. Got to give these guys. I like the aggressiveness at the plate by both teams so far. Looking for a good pitch and putting a swing on it.
$350 bats aren't meant to be held on the shoulder.
That's right. Rosenberg sneaks that one past him. 0-2 on Golden. Let's see if he chokes it up a little bit and tries to hit the ball to the right side and get McCluskey over to third. Little fastball on the inside half, little in.
Fun fact with Patrick Golden here is he's a senior class president.
Awesome. Gotta love smart baseball players, leaders. Little slider down in the dirt. Golden lets it go. We got 2-2.
I might need to correct myself. He's the student body president here at West Orange, not the senior class. Yeah, good pitch.
Rosenberg throws a fastball right on the inside corner. Golden goes down looking for the first out. Going to bring up Titan Kamaka, the shortstop. Hitting 381 on the year. 11 RBIs. We'll do his diligence to see if we can get McCluskey in from second. Looked like a little off speed. Must have been a little low from what we can see here. 1-0.
Interesting play there. Not sure what we're doing. Wow.
McCluskey got not a great jump, but made an incredible slide. Gets around the tag from Yanez and steals third. It looked like he was out by about 6 feet and made a beautiful tag. That's the newest thing. It used to be ball beat you that bad, you were out.
He had his inner Javi Baez going.
Yep. Kamaka flies to right. Tag at the plate. Not going to be in time. McCluskey scores on the Kamaka sac fly to right. RBI. For the second out, and we're 3-1 right now.
Max's slide is brought to you by Tide. He's going to be using it after the game to try to get that thing clean.
I'm sure he going, his mom will. Brings up Delano, the first baseman, another left-hander. Going to appeal to third base. Richie Citron, the home plate umpire, calls him safe.
It's a big stolen base there because with that sacrifice fly, he's going to be at third base with 2 outs, and that gets that run home. Good job on answering because he did answers real quick. So
one hopper back to Rosenberg. Tosses over to first for the third out of the inning. So West Orange kind of scrapes back in it with a run. 3-1 after one. You listen to the Varsity Sports Network.
You've been fighting for it all your life. You've been struggling to make things right. It's all a superhero learns to fly.
Good sportsmanship goes beyond the court. It starts with respect. Respect the game. The Orlando Magic are proud to support this season of middle school basketball. For more information on Orlando Magic youth initiatives, visit orlandomagicyouth.com.
Back here at West Orange High School, on Monday baseball game of the week here on the Varsity Sports Network. Coming back in with West Orange back on defense in the top of the second. Pretty eventful first inning, 3-1. Lake Nona scored 3 runs in the top, and West Orange scratched back, got 1 run in the bottom, so it's 3-1. Top of the second inning. It's Cesar Yanez, Luis Machado, and then back to the top, Brian Figueroa for Lake Nona. And we'll see what Nick Rich does here in the second inning. It's like we talked about, switching up the crossing up the pitches in the on the first pitch.
Let's see what we get here. Another straight one.
Stay with the fastball, the straight one a little high. 1-0. Yanez hitting 188 on the year. Another fastball up. Rich steps off the back to take a deep breath here, see if he can gather himself and get back in this. Two-oh pitch popped up to shallow left field. Henderson makes the play.
Another set of brothers here. Another set of brothers here. Zach and Chase Henderson. You got the Martinezes here on the varsity squad. You got 3 or 4 sets. The Idlemans, JV and varsity. It's pretty neat. A family affair here at West Orange.
It's always been a community out here in Winter Garden.
Absolutely.
Machado at the plate.
Shows it early.
Shows it early, a little early for the bunt for a base hit. Fouls it off. 0-1. Yeah, it's one thing that's lost a lot in high school these days is the community side of it. But out here in Winter Garden, just kind of like just in Apopka, the same way we were out there last week. Community still supports it as almost like a community school.
Correct. My son, who's a freshman out here, I've got a freshman and a senior. My freshman will be a part of the 50th graduating class of 2025. They've been here a long time. Lots of legacy.
Lots of legacy. I remember driving out here when I played here. When I played at Bishop Moore, coming out here, you thought you were going to the other side of the world.
Absolutely.
Now it's part of town almost. Chado fouls that one off. 1-1 is the count. 1 out. I'm sorry, 1-2. Slider down in the dirt.
Just to give some growth ideas out here on the west side of town, they just opened the 3rd school to split off of West Orange in this general area in the last 12 years. There's Ocoee. Fly ball to left.
Anderson back towards the line, makes the play for the second out.
And then Windermere took off of West Orange, and not as much Horizon, but just the general growth of this area with the 429 coming in on the west side. And Horizon Open this year they don't have a senior class yet, but just the amazing growth and on this side of town. And Lake Nona's seeing the same thing on the east side.
Oh, it's blowing up over there for sure.
To think that Dr. Phillips was the 9th school in the metro, and I believe somewhere in 88, 89.
88.
And then their first graduating class was 89 or 90. I'm not sure. That was the 9th school. And Lake Buena Vista and Horizon were the 21st and 22nd, 32, 33 years later. And that's just amazing, the growth.
When I played, we had 8 teams in the metro.
Right. Yeah.
Batters Brian Figueroa for Lake Nona with 2 outs. Counts 1-1.
Metro East and Metro West now. Get them out on their front foot.
Figure skies one in the middle of the infield. Kamaka makes the play, and Nick Rich settles down. Gets Lake Nona in order. So after 1.5, we got Lake Nona 3-1. West Orange coming up in their bottom half. So we'll stay right here in Winter Garden. Bobby had to go run out and fix our camera in center field.
Here in Winter Garden at West Orange is just one of the better settings now. They've got brand new lights from a couple of years ago, and good weather. Sun sets behind the stadium here to the west of us, down the third base line, and it just settles in. So it's going to be nice as we get to the dusk time and enjoy these next 5.5 innings of baseball and watch these guys throw.
Yeah, it's a great complex out here. And you're right about the lights. I coached here in 1997 with Rodney Beatty, and the lights were, you might as well not had any.
Yes, many a summer here with the Florida Collegiate Summer League and wondering. And then finally a hurricane got them, and then the county decided.
The county, yeah, it's funny. The county, I mean, they were taking lights down at fields, at schools that had lights, and then a year later, every school in the county has new lights, -2.
Yeah, I'll give you a story with that in a minute once we start, get into this third inning or bottom of the second and beyond. Give a little story behind that.
West Orange coming up here, and it's Justin Frias leading off. Rosenberg starts him off with a breaking ball for a strike.
Frias is a typical have-glove will play kid. He can swing it, very smart. Let's go give him a glove and he'll show up somewhere.
Another breaking ball, a little high, a little out. Yeah, sometimes it's better to be a baseball player than just a specialized player. Ground ball to second. Lopez makes a play. Brink pulls him off the bag. Timeout. Looks like Sebastian's going to come out and talk about this one.
He made that play coming out of the box hard. He made him rush it.
So we'll have a
Fred Crumpton.
Fred Crumpton will be the runner for Frias, the catcher.
Fred's a great kid and comes from a great family and two-sport kid, came from the basketball court, jumped right into baseball, went from fall baseball to basketball to back to baseball here pretty quick. Great athlete, great kid, doesn't say much, just gets his work in, gets the job done.
Chamberlain comes up, the DH, fouls off the first pitch. 0-1, we got no outs here in the bottom of the second for West Orange. Rosenberg in the stretch. Chamberlain lines one out to the left to Zach Hopper. Makes a good play, a little bit over his head. I don't know if it was a misread or Just didn't get a great jump on it, but made the play nonetheless to retire Chamberlain.
Left-hander slice right there.
That might have been what it was.
Wind starting to kick up just a bit. Here's another one of the brothers.
Max Eidelman. Max Eidelman, the center fielder. Squares the bunt, and now we got Ruffin caught up between first and second. And a rundown. And got him at going back into first. Not sure if that was a hit and run, or a bunt and run, and he stopped, or what the missed sign was, or what.
A pitch came up and in on him, and it just kind of changed Max's approach. Instead of bunting at all costs, and somewhere he just got caught. Tough play, good defensive play, limited to throws. Like Nona did a good job, well coached play.
Fastball inside, 2-0 to Heidelman. 2 outs here now. Looks at a fastball for 2-1 count. Heidelman hitting .321 on the year. Ground ball to second. Lopez bobbles a little bit. Makes the play. For the 3rd out of the inning. So after scoring 4 runs in the first inning, neither team scores 1 in the second. And so after 2 innings, we are still 3-1 with Lake Nona.
Good sportsmanship goes beyond the court. It starts with respect. Respect the game. The Orlando Magic are proud to support this season of middle school basketball. For more information on Orlando Magic youth initiatives, visit orlandomagicyouth.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Baseball game of the week here on the Varsity Sports Network. We're out here in Winter Garden at West Orange High School. Lake Nona Lions facing West Orange here in the top of the 3rd. Humberto Segura leads off for Lake Nona. Nick Rich on the mound. A fastball in there. Takes for ball 1. Nick Rich had a little rough inning in the first inning. Settled down there in the second. Got a 1-2-3 inning. And see how he comes out here in the top of the 3rd. Looks like he bounces the breaking ball. 2-0.
An up and down first 2 pitches. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball, 2-0 fastball right down the hopper. 2-1. Yeah, you wonder if he's worried about that first pitch. As aggressive as Lake Nona has been. He's just trying to aim it. And the fastball pulled off to the glove side, 3-1.
Live ball here on ball 4.
Segura draws a walk. Ball gets away from Frias there momentarily. It bounces off this beautiful brick wall back here at West Orange. That's gotten a lot of people back in the days on pass balls.
Absolutely. Pads, no pads, painted, not painted. It's got its own history.
So Humberto draws a walk, brings up Hopper again. Got an RBI last time up. Again, swinging at the first pitch. Fouls that one back into the glove there, so 0-1. Again, Zach Hopper going to be a Gator.
Got another future Gator in the dugout for West Orange, and Will Ross, who pitched Friday night complete game win against Apopka. Looks like to potentially be classmates.
Rich throws over to first. Segura actually looked like he took a little jab step before he got there, so he might be going here. Nice changeup by Nick Rich there. Hopper swings through it. Got 2-strike count.
Shout out to my friend Jim Gill listening to us tonight. Retired Baltimore police officer who just moved down here to start a retired official's career. He's listening to us tonight in Horizons West.
Again, throw over to first from Rich. Keeping Segura close. 1-2 count to Hopper. Rich comes set. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Frias makes a great throw to second to retire Segura for the double play there. We had a strikeout thrown out.
As Drew comes up before Drew Rosenberg comes up here, just kind of continuing the story on the lights. When I believe it was Hurricane Irma came through and knocked down some lights, including the football stadium light here. The county had to, some of the old schools, the Apopkas, the Winter Parks, West Oranges, had some old wooden poles that got condemned, and they were going to move games. They were going to move games to 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and that was not. Coaches started speaking of it. Other people with officials organizations, saying that you couldn't play at 4 o'clock everywhere, including baseball and softball. So it got to the school board, and with a little help of Melissa Bird and some other folks, there was some money found, and then all of a sudden, all the schools without lights, including Lake Nona, had lights, and now 20 of the 22 schools can play night baseball and night softball, courtesy of a hurricane and a single line item to get that fixed.
Yeah, it's amazing how that money shows up all of a sudden. 2-1 count here to Rosenberg. 2 outs.
We told them they would break officiating. We struggle enough with not having enough umpires. And if everybody was going to have to play at 4 o'clock, it wasn't going to happen. Buses, transportation, and everything.
They can't get there for 6 o'clock games, let alone 4 o'clock games.
Correct. So many of these guys have regular jobs until 5 or 6 o'clock and hustle to get to games like this. And it was amazing. It took about 6 weeks worth of talking and about 4 months of budgeting and done. And about 18 months later, everybody had lights except for Windermere and Olympia.
Rosenberg fouls it back there. 3-2 here, 2 outs. Top of the third.
It was the summer of 18 is when that happened, I believe, April-ish of that time.
Yeah, I know Boone went out without lights for a while. Theirs were condemned.
Before then, yeah.
I mean, I've been up in those lights. Rosenberg draws the walk there. When I was coaching at Boone, Cody Allen's dad worked for
Florida Power,
Florida Power, and we would go up there and fix the old lights. And let me tell you, I was up in the bucket with them, and you could see through the poles. It was so bad.
Yes.
They were actually. Here's the interesting thing: they were actually condemned at one time, and all of a sudden the next year they weren't condemned anymore. And then they had a light actually fall into the stands during a game, and that kind of did it.
I worked the next day after that happened. Frias runs off with confidence after throwing on it looked like a delayed steal.
Yeah, Carrera looked like read the ball in the dirt and kind of really late jump or delayed steal 1, and the pinch runner was caught stealing for the 3rd out.
Both courtesy runners have been
thrown out. Yeah,
have been thrown out here in the last 6 outs.
We are live from West Orange Varsity Sports Network, and we'll be right.
It's time to grow up, little wildflower. So don't you worry now. There's no need to worry now. It's been a long, long day and you can shine now.
Welcome back. Varsity Sports Network Game of the Week. Lake Nona Lions, West Orange Warriors. West Orange coming up in the bottom of the third. We got a 3-1 game. Both pitchers have settled down after the first inning, and Henderson, Martinez, and McCluskey will be the three hitters coming up here in the top of the third. Henderson at 207 on the year. Rosenberg on the mound, starts his windup, and here we go. Henderson shows a little bunt there, takes the breaking ball up.
Interesting to show the bunt twice like that, like so early on.
And early, yeah. Yanez was right in his pocket, but fouled it off.
He's shown it twice. Not trying to sacrifice myself to first.
You got breaking ball inside. Henderson got a duck out of the way. 2-1 here. He's trying to find a way on. The top of the order coming up pretty quickly. Fastball misses out. 3-1 count to Henderson.
Well, defensive swing on the 3-1.
Yeah, that ball's on his hands. He
You want to have that one back.
might have protected himself a little bit. 3-2 here.
I'm going to come out of your shoes normally on 3-1, not be so defensive. Change the bat right there.
Rosenberg put a little extra on that one and on that 3-2 fastball and gets it by Henderson for the first out. Brings up Eric Martinez, the second baseman.
Eric's a very talented freshman, going to be in the middle infield for a long time here.
Hitting .333 on the year.
Got a brother who's a junior, Esteban. Pretty close family, wonderful kids, wonderful parents, and Eric's worked really hard to play at this level as a true freshman.
That's tough.
Very competitive at bats.
Yeah, it's tough to do in Central Florida. Play as a freshman. Looks like a little changeup or fork ball or something. Back to Rosenberg. Throws the first for the second out of the inning.
They had a talented freshman here about 10 years ago, who's now number 4 out in left center field. And Coach Jesse Marlowe at the time said, we got to put him in the lineup. A kid named Nolan Fontana.
Yeah, he turned out to be okay.
He turned out to be all right. And there's a lot of Nolan Fontana and Eric Martinez. I think Nolan's a little bit more advanced, but competitive nature and going to be a good player here for a long time.
McCluskey hits a foul ball down the line, bouncing to third, just foul. I'm not sure what that pitch is that Rosenberg's throwing. It looks like some kind of a fork ball or split finger or something. Or it could be a changeup, but it does have a lot of movement. Here it is again, a little low, 1-1.
I could ask his dad, who's standing here in the stands talking to Ryan Ashworth, a 2015 grad at West Orange, who played at Flagler, and they're connecting and talking about Flagler and stuff. So it's pretty neat for them to connect before Drew goes there in the fall. Right here down in front of us.
Fastball misses down, 2-1 to McCluskey. There's that changeup.
This is going to be interesting.
On his hands. McCluskey beats the throw from Yanez.
Look at that.
Ball gets away, play at second. Drops the ball, and McCluskey's at second. McCluskey is an aggressive player for sure.
He saw that open base, and it's just he sees it. He sees the game different. And I almost blurted out, what was he doing? And I looked at second base, and it was abandoned. He's just smart. He's just really smart. And that plays at a lot of levels. Competitive at bats, little bleeder. He's at full speed by 2.5 steps. And all of a sudden, he hit the ball 45 feet, and he's at second base.
So let's see if Golden can pick him up with 2 outs since he's in scoring position. Looks like he attempted the bunt there. Last repeal. Strike 1.
Umpire got blocked there and did a good job in requesting to his partner.
So McCluskey stole third in the last inning, or in the first inning. Let's see if he tries to do it here. Again, Golden attempts to bunt for a base hit there. Fouls it off. Got 2 strikes again.
Patrick's got one thing to do. We got to get him to third. They got to get him to third with less than 2 outs. Let those 3, 4, 5 guys get a chance to get this game within 1 run.
Golden fouls the fastball off. Still 0-2. Ground ball to short. Another pull throw pulls him off. He's safe. McCluskey comes around to score. Lake Nona's
Max, I have my hair on fire. McCluskey stumbles across home plate, going full out from second base. That's a straight hustle run right there. Playing the game right.
so on the ground ball to Segura. The throw pulls Figueroa off toward the inside. Ball gets away a little bit, and McCluskey, like you said, scores from second on the hustle play. 3-2.
Classic baseball when 2 balls not hit a total of 150 feet produced a run.
Yep.
That'll drive a coach nuts.
There's the changeup for a strike to Kamaka, who had the sac fly in the first.
Gold's got pretty instinctive runner at first base. I might see something here. Gonna have a big lead.
There it goes.
Called that one. Oh,
Kamaka hit lines one back to Rosenberg, who makes the play for the 3rd out.
Hello, my name is Frank Lavalio with Security Financial Management. For the last 35 years, we've been helping formulate tax-efficient retirement income plans. Many of our clients are extremely concerned with increasing federal debt and that taxes could go up significantly. Call today for your no-obligation complimentary consultation. We have the specific tools to help you develop your own tax-efficient retirement income plan.
Good sportsmanship goes beyond the court. It starts with respect. Respect the game. The Orlando Magic are proud to support this season of middle school basketball. For more information on Orlando Magic youth initiatives, visit orlandomagicyouth.com.
And we're back here on a beautiful Monday night in Winter Garden. Matchup between Lake Nona and West Orange. After 3 innings, we got 3-2 score. Lake Nona on top. West Orange scored 1 there in the bottom of the 3rd to make it 3-2. Nick Rich still on the mound for West Orange, who has settled down since a rough first inning. Omar Lopez was back up at the plate, who was at the plate when the runner caught stealing for the 3rd out, so he'll lead off for Lake Nona here in the top of the 4th. Omar's a Bethune-Cookman commit over in Daytona Beach. Rich gets the fastball over for strike 1. Omar hitting .306 on the year with 8 RBIs and a couple doubles. Now has 10 stolen bases on the year after the one he had in the first inning. free us out to talk to Nick Rich, and now Rich is going out and they're going to make him take off his
some kind of armband
or something on the wrist. I'm not sure that's a rule anymore since they can wear
jewelry.
Well, they can wear jewelry and they can wear the wrist guards, signal things, quarterback things.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the rule is.
Yeah, they stay the same the more they change.
So here we go.
Oh. Ball out there.
Excuse me there.
Jams him. Pop up to second base. Eric Martinez goes out. Easy play. For your first out. Now batting number 17, Daniel Gomez. Joe's having to reset and wet his whistle here a minute. I have to give a shout out to the West Orange High School Baseball Booster Club. We're standing on the scout deck that was just added this year, and two fathers of the team built this, and had some scouts out, but this has been a nice broadcast area for us, probably one of the better ones in the area.
For sure.
Joe, you've been around. I mean, if you could go to stand on something like this every night behind home plate, I think you'd appreciate it.
We were at a Popka last week.
And, down the first base line into Steve Schwartz.
Of course, and it was Schwartzy up on the dugout.
Yeah. Take strike three right there.
Gomez takes fastball strike three and
gives him a look on a pitch right down the middle. I don't know if he was upset at another one, but
sure what he was thinking there. If that wasn't a strike, I'm not sure what a strike is.
Yeah.
So Rich has settled down and mowing him down here in the third and fourth inning. Brings up Celta. Fastball on the inside. Looks like he's picked up a little velocity.
We do have a new pitcher on the mound. We got to apologize for that, but with these dark jerseys, and he throws very much like Nick Rich.
It's Joseph Leva.
JoJo Leva, senior.
You know, it's funny. I thought the fastball looked a little different, but like you said, I'm not sure who invented the jerseys.
Dark jerseys, dark numbers.
With the numbers that are the same color.
With just a bad outline.
Exactly. We had that at a softball game early in the year. Couldn't see anything. So fastball up.
I think Nick's a normal 4 to 5 inning guy, and that high pitch count in the first inning. Lots of games coming up. Getting JoJo some innings here. Preparing, like we talked about at the start of the broadcast, what it looks like to have these arms ready for a stretch run over the next month.
So Celta draws the walk, brings up third baseman Cesar Yanez. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Takes fastball in. Yeah, Levy's got a little, probably a couple more mile an hour than Rich had, at least tonight.
A little bit more maturity in his body. There's more in that trunk that just kind of produces something.
Definitely similar mechanics, though. Pulls that one to the glove side. 2-0.
Timeout on the field for Coach Alosuna to come out and speak.
Calm him down a little bit. So tomorrow night, we've got a softball matchup in Mount Dora. Orlando Christian Prep and Mount Dora Christian. And Wednesday night, volleyball. Boys volleyball from Lake Nona.
Yeah, talking with the Lake Nona coaches and ADs, and just their athletic administration. They appreciate us being out here with the Varsity Sports Network, and hadn't been with them yet. And we get them twice 1 week.
Yeah, right.
So that's neat to see.
Yeah, that was. Like I said, I had them umpire last year in the regional final, and that high school is exploding.
Absolutely.
With people moving into that area,
Yep.
you know, with the hospitals and all that
Sure.
kind of stuff out there. So their talent is just running in there. Fastball gets away. Wild pitch there. Celta moves up to second. We've got a 3-0 count here to Yanez.
Yeah, if anything with Leyva this year, it's been his control. He's got the stuff. He's got the makeup, but he struggled with his control. If anything, it's gotten him in trouble this year compared to some others.
.30 fastball on the inside corner there for a strike.
Can't see from our vantage point behind home plate, but my guess is somebody's warming up in the bullpen.
Foul ball.
Somewhere off his foot.
Off
Something
his foot.
hurt.
You know, it's funny. Leave it. I mean, he throws fastballs. He gets on top of him, throws it downhill. They got some life, and they're tough to hit. Like you said, if he keep the ball around the plate a little more.
He gets out of his arm slot where he gets in trouble. When he gets downhill, like you said, it comes out of the hand pretty good.
So 3-2 to Yanez. Lined over the first base dugout. We'll do it again.
You can tell this is almost a Monday night. You don't. If this was a Friday night, this place would be electric. It's a good crowd. Everybody's here, but kind of quietly going through and letting the kids play a little bit until it's just the start of the week instead of the end of the week. Got a balk there.
It's like, yeah, we had a ball called by the
Stop.
radio, didn't stop. So no pitch, no play. Celta pointed over to third. Celta could have ran that ball out, but didn't.
Is it a live ball? Is it a dead ball? You know, so many people don't. When they yell that word balk, they're not sure what to do. So usually
Puts
9 times out of
puts
10
a shock
stop.
on somebody.
Yeah.
He takes ball 4 there on the inside, so first and third. Going to bring up the center fielder, Luis Machado. Hitting from the left side here.
9-hole, right?
9-hole hitter.
Yeah, I expect something. We're going to push something here. He's got that classic scrappy left-hander. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to use my wheels. Let's get this run home, get a double. Let's get a 2-run lead. See what happens, or try to turn this lineup over to the top. It's almost like a second leadoff hitter. That 9-1 spot, if you got a good one.
I mean, he's hitting 406 in the 9-hole. Takes a strike on the outside corner.
Measures it up, saw it to the outer third of the plate. Richard Centron, the plate umpire, saw it that way, and he's going to dig in, get his toes a little closer, and see if he can put something in play.
Lego works ahead. He makes him swing the bat, but he gets behind, and they can hit what they want. A little delayed steal there. And Yanez will stroll into second. No throw. So we get second, third.
Surprised I don't see the infield up here.
Oh, they got 2
We're
outs.
not-
We got 2 outs.
Excuse me, 2 outs. That's right.
We got the first 2 guys out quickly.
Missing
1-1.
that scoreboard.
Fastball down.
Hearing a few cowbells. People getting a little excited.
2-1 to Machado. Leyva takes a sign.
Good pitch.
Fastball on the inside corner, and
When your toes are on the line, your hands are over the plate. When that pitch is under your hands, it's a strike most of the
You
time.
know, it's the new hitters these days. They're not afraid to stay on top of the plate, and they don't like that pitch in there.
Classic Anthony Rizzo.
Two-two to Machado. Fouls it back. Frias can't hold on. Do it 2-2 again. Two runners on, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th for Lake Nona. Tries to hump it up a little bit, misses away. 3-2.
Big pitch right here.
Yeah, you don't want to turn the lineup over with Figueroa coming up, one of their better hitters for Lake Nona. Leaves it up for ball 4, so we're loaded up for Figueroa, hitting 324 in a year. Leiva's in a little bit of trouble.
Let off.
Frias will go out to talk to Leiva. Lake Nona runners will get together. So Figueroa steps in here in the top of the 4th, bases loaded. Leiva having a little bit of a hard time throwing the ball to the plate. See if he can work ahead here. Pulls that one a little bit to the glove side. Ball 1. Nowhere to put him. The ball catches the black on the outside there at the knees. Evens the count 1-1.
There's spots for Frias. Some pitches down. He's around the plate, just down.
So 2-1 to Figueroa. Oh, a little breaking ball there of some sort. Figueroa hops it foul. 2-2.
Big pitch right here. Don't want to go full and start the runners.
Definitely don't want to do that. Let's see if he throws in this breaking ball again. A little wrinkle. Takes the fastball down again. So we're, like you said, 3-2. The runners are going on the pitch. This base hit scores 2 easy. Something in the gap scores 3. So big pitch right here.
Big pitch right here. The classic merry-go-round. Everybody's telling him to go. You can step on home plate with a drop third. Lots of action here on this pitch. Big pitch in the ballgame. He got him.
Gets
That's a
him
big
swinging
pitch.
on a fast. Leiva gives him a little look.
It's time to grow up, little wildflower. So don't you worry now. There's no need to hurry now. It's been a
All right, welcome back here to West Orange. Good baseball game, 3-2 game here coming in the bottom of the fourth. With Lake Nona and West Orange. Got some things coming up on the Varsity Sports Network. Adam wants to tell you about.
Sure. Being here right on campus, right here to our left, to our west, football stadium. It's lit up tonight. Looks like the lacrosse girls are practicing. But we just named it, or they just named a new football coach. Had a couple openings here on this side of town, and want to welcome Gino Thompson to the fold here at West Orange High School as we get going towards spring football. We'll talk here this inning about our varsity media days that are going to happen across the state of Florida.
Delano leading off for the Warriors from the left side of the plate here.
And then right down the street, Richie Smith from Dr. Phillips, a longtime coach and actually a classmate of my wife's, Dr. Phillips, is now the new head coach at Windermere. So we had a couple openings here in the football side of things, get closed up and let these guys get in the weight room with their kids and get them ready for spring football.
Delano tops one right out front of the plate, rolls foul. Suarez picks it up foul.
You'll start hearing some stuff, and Dan LaForce does a great job on Wednesday nights with our Florida Gridiron Report. And you're going to hear about our media days. We're starting to lock those days and locations down and bringing the schools in. Lots of cool things happening in the fall as we're now back in the full spring. Looking forward to a fall post-COVID and getting back in the full swing of full athletics and having a full schedule here on the Varsity Sports Network.
Delano fouls that one off to the bullpen over there, 2-2.
Congratulations to Jacob. Great kid. Class of 22, just signed with Lake Sumter Community College to go play for Rich Billings. Going to be a Laker up there.
Break a ball down in the dirt from Drew Rosenberg. Also got spring football coming up here real quickly, so we'll have a full slate of that.
Yeah, graduation's coming. Spring football. April and May goes fast. Ball four.
Delano draws the leadoff walk from Rosenberg here in the bottom of the fourth. Rigged up catcher Justin Frias, who grounded to second, but beat the throw to. Well, that throw took Figueroa off the bag there. For I guess fielder's choice, but
A couple times tonight, him and McCluskey and Eidelman showing the bunt early.
pulls it back, all the way.
But they've come out of the box hard and made it hard on the defense a couple of times, and it worked out in their favor. If I could tell the young player today, don't be upset with that ground ball. It gives you an opportunity to put the ball in play.
Yeah,
You're so upset. No, let's go. Make them make the play. Put the pressure on the defense.
speed is definitely a deciding factor in this game. That's kind of been lost the last, I'd say, 10 to 12 years, and seems like it's coming back a little bit. But like you said, always run the ball out. You never know what's going to happen. Timeout called at the plate. Check swing by Frias on the high fastball. It's count 2-0.
The flaw in the two-man system right there. And then everybody's an umpire in the stands.
Frias fouls the 2-0 pitch back over our heads. 2-1. Still no outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning for West Orange.
Got some action in the pen. Looks 3 or 4 legs going down there. 3 or 4 sets of legs, maybe a guard, a catcher, a pitcher. Oh, got a bleeder to right field. And
Frias, little liner over second base for a base hit. Moves Delano to second. And again, Crumpton will come in to run for Frias. So West Orange got a little something going here. No outs, first and second in the bottom of the fourth.
With Max Idleman coming up next, I'd expect a bunt here. Get some action.
Chamberlain to DH at the plate now from the left side.
Nope.
He's swinging at the first pitch. Left down the line. It's going to be foul.
But the unique setup here with the softball field behind the left field wall, trying to unique this and do something. Ball high there. But they've got a great working relationship. And a really neat setup here with the baseball, football, and softball fields, all within really neat walking distance instead of being split all over campuses like so many places. Good pitch.
Oh, took a little off, a little slider, got over. 2-2 here, or 1-2, I'm sorry. To Chamberlain. Rosenberg trying to induce a ground ball or get a strikeout here. Get out of some of this trouble. There's a fastball by him.
Climb the ladder.
Chamberlain goes down swinging for the first out. Like you said, he brings up the center fielder Idleman, who grounded to second last time. So one out here, and Rosenberg trying to get out of this with the ground ball. Ball's up. This is probably going to be it for Rosenberg. I'm not sure if he gets through this inning, but Hopper's down there getting heated up. Idleman attempts to bunt there for a bait. Looks like for a little push bunt to second. To no avail.
Rosenberg's around 55 pitches here. They're in the bottom of the fourth.
Bunt. Now we got. Looks like we're going to have a bunt and run. Now we got the runner caught up again, and going to be thrown out at second base. So Delano got off. I don't know again if that was a bunt and run, kind of similar to they had a couple innings ago.
He had a chance to get back. For some reason, he thought he was in a pickle or further than he was. He had, with those two long throws, he had all the time in the world to get back to second base. We got to pick up on that a little bit better.
Yeah, he did. He kind of hung out there for longer than he had. We got 1-2 at the plate. And
that's an inning changer right there.
Yeah, that's huge. That's 2 outs now. Ball in the dirt. Nice play by Suarez to keep that ball in front.
You can tell the senior mentality in Drew. Drew's been here before, and first and second none out, just said, hey, I'm going to bear down. I got the strikeout, and then let his defense work for him. So now all of a sudden he's just got a runner at first with 2 outs. And that's just senior leadership. He's smart. Smart kid. Didn't let it be rattled. Didn't show his emotions. Looks like he crossed up his catcher there. We're going to have a timeout here.
Yeah.
That was a wrist breaker.
Suarez will go out to talk about this real quick. Get the sign straight.
Umpire Richard Cintron's following up. Going to go break it up real quick, but he's going to tell him as well. Make sure, boys, I don't want to get hit either. Smart kids, playing at a good pace. Looks like we're at 3-2, I believe.
3-2, 2 outs. One run will be going from first.
Hear one of the infield leaders out there saying throw it across because the runner's going to be stealing.
Curveball high.
That happened.
Leaves it up. Let's see what Sebastian does here.
Starting to pace a little bit. Now he's got to figure it out. We're going to have some re-entry.
Sebastian showing confidence in the senior to get out of this mess.
Lots of bunts. A lot of fake bunts here tonight.
Takes that fastball on the inside half. 1-0. Like I said, West Orange came in, weren't scoring a ton of runs, hitting about 260 as a club.
This is a classic West Orange game. Another 1-run, 2-run game. Like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, they've got 9 games that are, I believe, 5-4 in games that are decided by 2 runs or less. And it hasn't been 13-12. It's been scores like this.
So Henderson takes another one, three. That's 3-0 on Henderson. I'm sure he'll be taking here. He's taking the first three. Looks like on purpose. And the ball up, so Henderson draws a walk on 4 straight. Loads them up again with 2 outs. It's going to bring up the bottom of the order, Eric Martinez. And it looks like that's going to be it for Rosenberg. And like you said, we'll see what Sebastian needs to do. We'll see what the changes are when we get back. You're on Varsity Sports Network.
It's time to grow up, little wildflower. So don't you worry now. There's no need to hurry now. It's been a long, long day, and you can shine now.
And we're back here on this beautiful Monday night. Quite a game shaping up here, 3-2. Bottom of the 5th inning. Lake Nona, West Orange. Lake Nona leading. West Orange just got out of a big jam with a double play. The old 5-3 double play.
Catching the ground ball as you're touching third, and then just, as I said, throwing a laser across the diamond.
So West Orange, top of the order coming up for them here in the bottom of the 5th. See if they can get something going, tie this game up or take a lead. McCluskey coming up. Had a double earlier in the year, or earlier in the game, hitting .450 on the year. Fouls the ball off to the left side from.
He had to walk. He's always just in the middle of it. He had to walk off against Montverde the other night, and then makes this play, gets that first run. As I said, that uniform's not going to be clean at the end of the night, and it's amazing. I mean, how many years you've been around the game, Joe? That guy makes a really good play, and who leads off the next inning? It is amazing what happens.
The old cliche happens just
more often.
Every night.
Yeah, it's just somewhere.
So Hopper misses the fastball up, 2-1 now to McCluskey.
I really like this game, this matchup. Team on the east side, team on the west. Don't see each other much. You know, the way the districts are redone and Metro this, Metro that. I'm glad that these coaches got together to do this.
Yeah, they're both good. They're both quality clubs. They're both going to be in the playoffs, and so they're it's a good matchup for both of them. McCluskey fly ball to left field. Rosenberg foul ball.
Yeah,
drops the ball. The wind got into it, but ball's foul.
And what's amazing is that the flag looks still.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely, with this unique setup with it being down.
So McCluskey going to try the right fielder this time. Coming in sharp. Ball falls down. We've got it. Obstruction.
We've got obstruction, yes.
We got obstruction at first base.
Yeah, we're going to.
And we'll see what happens here. So Gomez couldn't make the play.
Let's see what we get.
Rich, and McCluskey did kind of make a mistake there. He stopped, and probably should have tried to keep going. Rich is going to leave him there.
Yeah, I guess you got to keep going to get thrown out, because obviously he did a good job coming up behind him.
So McCluskey's at first base. Golden. Copper throws over to first. Golden kind of gave a square right there a little early. Pulls it back for a ball on the inside. 1-0. Golden pops over in the right field, past the second baseman, Lopez. And now West Orange has got something going here in the bottom of the fifth, first and second, no outs. Haven't hit the ball hard, but have both found the hole, and Hopper's in a bit of a jam with Kamaka coming up.
Have a little fun here with a little Florida State battle here. They're going to see each other in the future. Not sure what plans they have for Hopper at the University of Florida, but Titan's definitely going to go up as a strong hitting middle infielder. Was he showing the bunt early?
I didn't see him there.
His hands did a little something different. I don't know if he was just kind of playing the mental game.
Hopper did a little fake spin to second.
It's the guy you want up. You got your 3, 4, 5 here in the bottom of the fifth. See if we can make a difference. They can make a difference to a very good bunt.
Kamaka does lay the ball down. Hopper throws over to first, get him out. So he sack bunt, moves him over to second and third in the scoring position with one out. McCluskey at third, Golden at second, brings up Jacob Delano. Hitting 256 on the year, he's got 9 RBIs.
Do we have the infield up? Do we not? We've got a kind of a second baseman halfway. Shortstop, he wanted to cut it off.
So it looks like they're up at the corners, back in the middle.
Kind of halfway. Yeah, they keep backing up. The shortstop keeps backing up.
So they'll give the tying run away.
Wow. Let's see if
Nona
we're
hits
going
the
to play.
first pitch to right. Gonna have to play at the plate.
Oh, he's out.
He is out. Great throw from Gomez. Suarez holds on, tags out Golden at the plate.
Great throw and little surprise there. I mean, you got to make them have that throw, but what the big thing I'm surprised at, and so many kids do it these days, is slide headfirst on home plate.
Yeah.
Injuries, you don't have a chance to jar it out. You go in with feet first. You can kick it out of a glove or something like that. But he was sitting there waiting on him, and you're going to go shoulder into a shin guard. That kind of hurts.
So Delano stays at first. He's going on the first pitch.
What a game of baseball.
And gets thrown out by Suarez to end the inning.
Wow. 2 pitches, 2 outs. But we got a tie ball game, folks.
We
We're
got
going to
a
have a
tie
fun
ball
couple
game.
innings.
Hello, my name is Frank Lavalio with Security Financial Management. For the last 35 years, we've been helping formulate tax-efficient retirement income plans. Many of our clients are extremely concerned with increasing federal debt and that taxes could go up significantly. Call today for your no-obligation complimentary consultation. We have the specific tools to help you develop your own tax-efficient retirement income plan.
Here in the top of the 6th inning, Evan King on the mound for West Orange for his 2nd inning. Slider away for ball 1. Cockable flies to second.
Wow.
Martinez makes a great play. I think he thought that ball was going a little deeper and had to come in and
That, and I think Delano needed a chance to. He's got to go get that.
yeah. He came a long way. He's made a great play on his
wind's doing
knees.
something.
Yeah.
That wind's wreaking havoc here. Like I said a couple innings ago, this is just beautiful. Brand new lights, good atmosphere, a little chill in the air, the wind, close ball game, kids competing.
So with 1 out, Celta, the DH will be at the plate, takes a slider away from King.
He is slider dominant. He likes that hook.
Not afraid to throw it. But been effective, got out of it, got out of a big jam last inning. Falls behind 3-0 here, though, to Celta. So 3-3 game here at the top of the 6th. Lake Nona and West Orange. Ball 4 inside to Celta. With 1 out, brings up Cesar Yanez, the third baseman.
Sebastian's excited over there in the dugout playing bat boy and getting involved in the plays. Old school from the old dugout versus coaching at third base. Very active. It's great.
He does get around for sure.
In a classic case of the coach's nerves.
You know, I talked to Bob Field a little bit ago, who's an assistant there at Lake Nona, and he says the kids love the guy. Like I said, it's his first year over there at Lake Nona. I think he came from Pine Ridge, if I'm not mistaken. King misses the fastball up. That's 5 balls in a row from him. Asking for a new one.
It's the ball's fault.
Not sure it's the equipment, but he gets a new ball. See if we can make a difference here.
Umpire was hiding the strikes in his pocket. Wow.
It worked. Fastball across on the outside to Yanez, and 1-1 count here. 1 out, runner on first, top of the 6th. 3-3 ball game. King throws over to first. Yanez hitting in the 8 hole for Lake Nona, so we'll get the top of the order here in the 7th for sure. Takes the fastball on the inside for ball 2. King comes set, 2-1. Yanez ground ball kicked a little bit. So we get the out at second. Kamaka couldn't make a clean play there. Looked like a pretty much tailor-made, but not sure if he tried to get the ball out of his hand too quick, but dropped it initially. Still got the runner at second on the force for the second out. Probably should have ended the inning, but
Can't assume the double play.
Can't assume the double play. Bringing up 9-hitter Luis Machado with 2 outs. The thing it does, though, is ensures Figueroa will either hit this inning or lead off the 7th at the top of the order. So
it's amazing little things that change lineups over. One more bat. That right there.
Machado hits the ball in a gap, gets by the left fielder. We're going to send him home.
Oh, buddy, we're going to play here.
We got to play at the plate. Not real close, though.
Had to. Got to give it a chance. That play should have been made. Nice play.
Kamaka makes a great play on the relay.
Plus arm at shortstop.
Big arm. Frias tags him out. I mean, he's out by 10 feet, but
he wasn't to the 45-foot line. He was gambling on a short hop or an overthrow. So,
but either way, Lake Nona will lead off. Top of the order in 7th.
Here comes West Orange with their classic bottom of the 6th tie game. It's been a tradition here for a long time. Lots of fun as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Little one, you're gonna grow, and then you're gonna go. But I know, yes I know, you'll be okay.
Got a tie ball game here in the bottom of the 6th.
It's amazing as we get going here in the bottom of the 6th. The fireworks, little emotions in the stands, strike one. But the fireworks from Disney are happening over our back shoulder. And one of our colleagues here thinking it was thunder. It's like, no, I looked at my watch, it's 9 o'clock. Those of us that live over here understand that.
Freya swings through a fastball. 1-1 now.
There's a hue of fireworks smoke to the south. What we got going on here? We got some Texas A&M Aggie type
Chants
going on
from the fans and from West Orange. Hopper misses away.
Everybody's an umpire behind home plate here.
2-2 count to Frias. Leading off for West Orange here in the bottom of the 6th.
Home run in the telephone booth. Foul ball to the 10-yard line.
10-yard line on the football field.
The lacrosse kids are probably playing catch with it now, much like the ball.
Still 2-2. Ground ball to short.
Oh, big one.
Bobbles it up. And Frias reaches first on the error by Segura.
Man, Sebastian wants to get out quick even before they call time. What are we going to do here?
So Crumpert will run once again for Segura. I'm sorry, for Frias, not Segura. Segura is at the shortstop. So we got a runner on first. We got one out, no outs.
Fireworks are loud and proud tonight. Not sure what happened there. Didn't see any bodies
I
coming in.
didn't see any move, so Chamberlain at the plate. Takes ball 1. Hopper been working behind most hitters. 2-0 to Chamberlain now. Like I said, Crumpert, Curtis the runner for Frias at first. So Chamberlain takes 4 straight to draw the walk from Hopper, who having a little bit trouble finding the strike zone all of a sudden. So we got first and second, no outs.
Yeah, stay with your boy. No activity in the bullpen. Let's see what happens.
He's their number 1, so Suarez will go out and talk to him. Max Eidelman coming to the plate for the Warriors. I'm almost going to assume he's going to sack bunt here, but we'll see what happens. Suarez out to give instruction to the infielder in case he does. Hopper comes set. Ball 1 high.
Lots of action here.
Sebastian going to get out and talk to him real quick.
I got a little Texas A&M chant going.
So Hopper finds the strike zone after the discussion with his coach. We're 1-1. No outs. Runner on first and second. Bottom of the 6th inning for West Orange. Eidelman squares. And reaches, wants it foul. Let's see if Franklin leaves it on. That'll be interesting.
Max is one of 3 Eidelmans here at West Orange. He has a senior brother, and then himself is a sophomore, and then he's got another brother who's a freshman. So lots of Eidelmans here on campus at West Orange High School.
Keeps the bunt on. 1-2, throw to second. Crumpler gets back in time. So we're 2-2 here. It was interesting. It looked like he kept the bunt on there with 2 strikes.
With all this action going on.
They know it all.
That's exactly right.
Squares around, bunts the ball back.
Got it down. Good bunt.
Oh, play it. Suarez makes an amazing play with the 4th play at third base. Got the first out.
Again, you gotta go at first.
So Lake Nona gets the lead runner on the attempted sack.
That was a great play. That was such a good bunt. And he came up with one, he had one shot and he did it. One shot and he did it. Great play.
So this will be Henderson for West Orange. He's squaring around.
Damn.
Fouls it back. I'm not sure what the thought process is here, but I mean, Martinez did get a hit last time up. Actually, I think he's got 2 hits tonight, so maybe that's what Franklin's thinking. Squares again. Pulls it back and takes a swing.
You get into defense mode when you're holding it there as long as you are, and it just was not a very good swing.
Yeah, that's tough to do. It's got to be a quick action movement. So 2 strikes now on Martinez. Oh, sorry, on Henderson. Fouls it straight back.
You think this oak tree over the years has seen a few foul balls, Joe?
That oak tree may have been there 150 years.
It's pretty thick.
I hope I don't see too many. I'm parked under it.
It protects you.
So 0-2 to Henderson. Hopper looking for a strikeout here.
Straight back.
Fouls it straight back again.
Coach Plecker tried to catch that one.
Instincts.
We want to keep our producer, Bob Latmore, from getting hit.
Tries upstairs. Doesn't chase. 1-2 to Henderson. 1 out. Runner on first and second. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tie baseball game 3-3.
Straight back.
I think that's going to be
Behind
out.
us. Going into the drainage ditch.
Just a little. So Hopper looking for a strikeout or a tailor-made double play ground ball here.
We'll see all that and strike out and a pop-up.
He'd probably take that as well. Ball to the left to Rosenberg. Makes the play on this one. Nobody advances. So we got 2 down now for Martinez. 333 hitter for the Warriors. So Hopper not quite out of it yet. Kind of in the same situation. McCluskey on deck. Lake Nona has their leadoff guy on deck.
Got the same spot in the lineup.
Same spot in the lineup. Martinez fouls off the first one.
Seeing it for the 3rd time. Guys going to be up in the 4th and 7th inning. If they get the McCluskey, that means Martinez has done something special from the 9-hole.
Probably take the lead. It's a fly ball to right. And Gomez handles it easily to end the inning. Hopper shows a little Enthusiasm getting off the field. So we're still 3-3 going into the 7th.
Good sportsmanship goes beyond the court. It starts with respect. Respect the game. The Orlando Magic are proud to support this season of middle school basketball. For more information on Orlando Magic youth initiatives, visit orlandomagicyouth.com.
Faced 3 different pitchers, and Ty Dodds being the 4th. So we'll see what he can do here in the 7th. Again, Figueroa, Segura, and Hopper coming up for the top of the order for Lake Nona. Figueroa gets on. He's definitely a threat to steal. Takes strike 1.
Ty just rear back and throws it. Good sized kid. Had a brother that played here. And his dad actually played here. I believe somewhere in the early 90s. And a long-time Winter Garden family. But Ty just gives respect, says, I'm going to throw something hard and we'll figure it out.
He threw that one right by him. So Figueroa's down 0-2.
Too much played on that 0-2.
Tries to sneak a slider by him, and Figueroa chokes it up a little and smacks it up the middle for a single. Good piece of hitting there. So leadoff hitter on for Lake Nona. Like I said, he's got 7 stolen bases on the year, so I might see some action here. Segura, shortstop's up. He's probably going to be bunting. He's a 130 hitter. So we'll see some action here. Segura squares. Takes the ball high, away.
Off the plate. Richard Cintron's been around for a long time, done some high-level baseball and softball. Very calm, very composed behind the plate. The pitch was off. A few umpires in the stands didn't agree.
Dodge throws over to first to Figueroa. Back safely. Yeah, I worked with Rich 3 or 4 times last year. He's a great umpire. Very consistent. Dodge comes set. Segura gets the bunt down. Dodge got one play, throws it to first.
Man, all these kids slide head first.
Head first. So Segura does his job, moves Figueroa to second. Bringing up Hopper.
You got who you want, right? Your lineup's turned over now, I believe, for the 4th time. And we've had a lot of action and live for these moments, big at bats. Again, he got out of the mess in the top of the inning. He has a chance to contribute here in the bottom half. Love these pitchers that hit. Love it.
So Zach Hopper at the plate, runner on second, 1 out. Ty Dodge on the mound for West Orange.
I do see some activity down in the bullpen. Kind of just some walk around, maybe guys getting ready and they'll get hot a little bit later.
Little slider in for a strike.
Stayed on the inner third all the way through and just broke down into the plate. Really good pitch.
0-1 to Hopper. Calls time, trying to get the signals right with a runner on second. So we got that figured out. So 0-1 to Hopper. Ty Dodge back in the stretch. Here we go. Love the slider.
Got him back on his heels. He saw it out of the hand. He just couldn't get his hands to the baseball. Really good pitch.
This is more of a cement mixer, but
yes,
effective.
Again, another kid with his hands over the plate.
0-2 to Hopper.
That is a tight slider right there. Good pitch.
High slider, almost a cutter, if you will. But
You got a little
Hopper
Mariano
chased it up
Rivera.
high.
I'm going to throw this and see what happens. All right, another senior leader here in number 24, Drew Rosenberg.
This is actually Cesar Chirino's pinch hitting
Correction. Sorry about that.
for Lake Nona.
Got a lot of the same makeup as.
Takes a fastball for strike one. Chirino's hitting .215 on the year so far. Fouls that fastball back. Kind of angry at himself. The ball was kind of down the hopper and he fouled it straight back. So 0-2 now. Kind of thinking might see the slider here from Dodge again.
Doesn't have to be perfect. He's got these last 2 strikeouts. He messed that 0-2 on the first batter. Runner going. Uh-oh.
On the dirt.
Wow.
It's away.
Let's go score.
We're going to have a play at the plate.
Wow.
Figueroa going on the pitch. Ball bounces off.
I don't know if that went out of play, because if it went out of play, that only would be one base. Be curious to ask on that.
I think I'm not saying anything about it. So bounces off Frias' shin guard over towards the dugout. Figueroa actually scored from second on a wild pitch.
Really, really close. I'd be curious to look at that later. How frustrating is that?
The third.
Wow.
McCluskey makes the play to end the inning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Winter Garden. Bottom of the 7th, Lake Nona scraped out the lead in the top of the 7th, scoring on a pass ball from second base to take the 4-3 lead. Jeremy Carrera is in left field now defensively for Lake Nona. Zach Hopper still on the hill, trying to close this out. He will face the top of the West Orange order, McCluskey, Golden, and Kamaka.
You got the guys up you want.
This is who you want up, and this is good on good right here in the bottom of the 7th.
He was looking fastball.
McCluskey looking dead red, and Hopper throws him the changeup for strike one. Got into that fastball up. Again, changing the equipment.
Had a chance to hit the bull if he didn't catch it.
That was up there. McCluskey a liner to center, deep. Gonna make a play. Machado makes the play, runs it down in the gap. McCluskey hit it well.
The gaps here just, between the Flooring America out there and left center and the Advanced Auto Parts sign, we appreciate their sponsors here at West Orange, but the balls go out to die here in the gaps for sure.
That's a long ways for a high school field. So it's going to bring out Patrick Golden with one out. He tries to bumper base hit, bunts it back to Hopper, and thrown out at first base for the second out. Nice play by Hopper and by Figueroa. So it's going to come down to Titan Kamaka, the shortstop for West Orange.
I will say this, Titan has the power to run into one. Let's go mano a mano right here. Florida State, good fastball hitter. He's gotten a couple, at least one this year that I know of. This has been a classic high school baseball game.
Really good game. Change up away.
Heated discussion from the umpires in the stands.
Fans getting a little riled up.
Oh, change up.
Another change up. Kamaka swings through it. He knows they're sitting dead red, and he's not going to let them see it. Fastball down and away. Makes the count 2-1 for Kamaka. West Orange's last chance right here. Misses glove side again, away. So Kamaka in the driver's seat right here, 3-1.
See a cookie. No action in the bullpen. That was just. I saw the cookie.
Hopper challenged him. 3-1 fastball, and Kamaka swings through it. 3-2 here. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Kamaka calls timeout here. Get his thoughts together on his 3-2 pitch.
That's going to get out of play.
That's going to be out of play to the left side. Off the West Orange clubhouse. So we'll do it again. 3-2. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, and a 1-run ball game. Misses away for ball 4. So West Orange got life. Jacob Delano, who had a base hit last inning, his last at bat.
See what happens here. You start him, try to find something in the gap. Frias, good hitter behind him.
West Orange hasn't stole a lot of bases this year. Delano swinging again. Fouls it back. I think Delano hit the first pitch for a base hit the last time up. So yeah, we get 2 strikes, he might see some action. Oh, falls that offering down the third base coach.
Let's see what happens here, 0-2.
Kamaka at first base. Not sure if he sends him here to get some action going. Delano, the fly ball to left.
It's going to stay up.
And
great ball game.
Good ball game. Makes a catch in the game, 4-3. Lake Nona beats West Orange in a pretty good high school baseball game here in Central Florida.